Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. This might very well be my last post on the Roanoke TV crew shooting hoax. After this, at the time, I don't have anything else to report right now. But what I want to show you is this Daily Mail article. I love the Daily Mail because they always give away the hoax. I think they do it on purpose, honestly. I think it's all part of the litmus test for the public to see how dumb and asleep we are. But look at this article they put out. Notice the publishing time. This was published at 7:52 Eastern Standard Time, August 26th. Recall the shooting happened at 6:46 Eastern Standard Time, August 26th. So, an hour and 6 minutes earlier. So, an hour and 6 minutes later, the Daily Mail had this article ready to go. As you can see, it's a pretty solid post they've put here. They've got the images from the shooting. They've got her running away unharmed. I just did the video on how this connects to Pope Francis. The Catholic colors red and black. The Pope wears white. Anyhow, they put a lot into this post. There's a lot written here. There's a lot of imagery. If you haven't seen my other videos, please watch those because they're all a lot better than this. I've covered pretty much every detail in this hoax, showed how it all syncs up. But there's something I want to get here in this article that you need to see in case you haven't seen it already. All this imagery, videos. I mean, they had all this out an hour after the shooting. This is a pretty comprehensive post. They have it posted at 139 here. I like that number because Allison Parker's name in simple English gematria, 139 like Freemasonry. That's not what we're getting to, though. Just a little note I want to make there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Remember this image right here? We're going to talk more about this image. But I want to talk about her boyfriend, this man who she's showing with. Supposedly they just moved in together just days before the shooting. He has these tweets, and in these hoaxes, they love to use Twitter. Twitter's one of their main tools. Check this out, True Seeker. The shooting happened at 6:46 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, where Chris Hurst lives, who lives with her, he says. Shooting happened at 6:46 in the morning, but at 6:32 in the morning, and he lives in the same location, same region, so the Twitter time should sync up. He's putting out already, we were together almost 9 months. It was the best 9 months of our lives. We wanted to get married. We just celebrated her 24th birthday. So he's talking in terms of past because supposedly this is in response to her death. Then at 6:34 a.m., 2 minutes later, still 12 minutes before the shooting, at 6:46, he says, she was the most radiant woman I ever met, and for some reason she loved me back. She loved her family, her parents, and her brother. Then at 6:36 a.m., still 10 minutes before the shooting, he writes, I am comforted by everyone at WDBJ7. We are a family. She worked with Adam every day. They were a team. I am heartbroken for his fiance. What a joke. All these tweets before the shooting even happened? Part of this monster article published just an hour after the death? I mean, how can Daily Mail have all this information? With regards to that picture of them together here, Truth Seeker, this one, it's on her Facebook page, and on her Facebook page, her name's not Parker. It is Bailey, Allison Bailey. Here she is. Nowhere in the mainstream story are they telling us that her name's Allison Bailey, but here it is, plain as day, on Facebook with that exact same image. Let's just watch this guy on TV from yesterday. I already covered her dad, the liar, the man with the coded 113 name like mainstream, green screen, and dishonest. Let's watch the boyfriend. Notice the lack of emotion? Just so ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they do this on purpose as part of the hoax, put bad actors in there. It's all part of the joke of laughing at the people who believe this news, which sadly is the masses.
Going out and doing live reports from areas that might be unfamiliar to you in times of day where there aren't many people out there, but no one ever thinks that this would actually occur, and yet it has. And she was in a safe place. And so I am pleased to say that her university, James Madison University, is already in the process of creating a scholarship for her in the department that she got her degree in. She loved James Madison University. Duke for life. That's where she learned how to do the job and grew to be passionate for journalism. And she just happened to be really, really good on TV. Really, really good, and captured humanity with everybody she spoke with. This is something that I have been showing people and am somewhat hesitant to show with the public, but she, I believe, would want our love to be shared because it was a love that was genuine and a love that I hope everybody else gets to experience at least once in their life. As young, foolish couples in love do, we celebrate not anniversaries but month-iversaries. And for our 6-month anniversary, she made me this photo album, which says that all of these pictures are from my phone. And I don't really post on Facebook very much. We were not public on our professional Facebook pages or social media as being in a relationship together. It was something we talked about eventually doing, but we weren't there yet. I don't really post much to Facebook at all. But these are pictures from the first 6 months of our relationship, and she said it was my job to upload photos to Facebook and put pictures in here into this scrapbook for the next 6 months.
I mean, what a joke. No emotion. Oh my goodness, it's just so bad how they treat us. It's truly amazing that anyone's duped by any of this. You know what it makes me think of, Truth Seeker? People have pointed out how the cameraman's name reminds them of Batman, and I've pointed out all the connections between this and the Sandy Hook school shooting. They had the lady Allison Parker dressed up just like Emily Parker from the Sandy Hook school shooting. And what I had forgotten about, because it's been a while, is that the Sandy Hook school shooting was themed from Batman. People pointed out how in the Dark Knight Rises film, Sandy Hook was mentioned as an area in the map put out of Gotham for the movie. It had been changed from its prior name that was used in all the iterations of Batman before. They inserted the name Sandy Hook into the most recent Batman film. Remember, there was the Aurora, Colorado theater shooting. The name Aurora is shown in the Gotham skyline in the movie. Then the premiere is shot up in Aurora, Colorado. Also, there's a Sandy Hook in the movie. Shortly after the Aurora theater shooting, there was a Sandy Hook school shooting. And if you can remember that, shortly after that, there was a shooting in Sparks, Arizona. And the teacher who was supposedly killed was called Mr. Lansbury. And what's comical is if you go back and look up this story, every single image of Mr. Lansbury shows him in combat gear. He was a soldier. They have all these pictures of him in Iraq, but they don't have a single picture of him as a teacher. They tried to do this story that he was this teacher killed in this bogus shooting. I went to the Facebook tribute page at the time, and the entire tribute page was all about Batman. And I left this remark here. It's hard to make, but I said, it seems awfully suspicious that we've had 2 shooting hoaxes themed with Batman, and then you come to this guy's memorial page, and it's all about Batman. And then some lady right away, one of these paid robot shills, responds that I'm this disrespectful, awful creature, shaming the name of Mr. Lansbury. But Truth Seeker, this really is what's going on. In that same movie, The Dark Knight Rises, the main character we find out is a woman, or the main villain is a woman. She says she had to change her name to Miranda to get into the League of Shadows. Let me show you the commonality between Miranda and Parker, which Allison Bailey changed her name to for this hoax. And her hoax looked very much like a Freemason ritual. I want to show you what is common between the words Miranda and Parker. And again, Allison Parker was dressed up like Emily Parker from the Sandy Hook shooting. Notice that Parker and Miranda both have 33 gematria, just like Newtown, where the Sandy Hook school shooting happened. This is a number they code into all of their hoaxes, Truth Seeker. Very important number to the Masons. So just wanted to document this, show you that this Batman theme is very real, ongoing, it's been here before. The cameraman in this story, let me show you the gematria of cameraman, Truth Seeker. Think about how vital the cameraman is to these mainstream hoaxes. Oh, I forgot an A. That's why. Cameraman, 33. This one was an accident. Another 33 word. Anyway, that cameraman was named Adam Ward. The original Batman was Adam West, and the original Robin was Burt Ward. Adam and Ward from Batman and Robin. Also on TV, just like these made for TV hoaxes. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.